Hello everyone, my name is Gopal Malani. I am a final year in IT engineering student from KBTCUA Engineering College. Today I am going to explain the topic Sigfox. In this topic, in this PowerPoint presentation, you will get to know what is Sigfox, the network architecture, what is the uplink and downlink of related to Sigfox, the advantages, disadvantages, the applications of Sigfox, the parameter summary. So let's start. So what is Sigfox? Sigfox is a cellular style long range, low power, low data rate form of wireless communication that has been developed to provide wireless connectivity for devices like remote sensors, actuators, and other M2M and IoT devices. The Sigfox network has been designed to facilitate effective communication over low power consumption. Low power consumption ensures that remote devices runs for long with minimal battery charging or maintenance. So in this slide, you got to know about Sigfox in brief. That it is basically used for M2M applications and IoT devices. So Sigfox network architecture. It has basically two layers. The first layer comprises of the network equipment, mostly the base station and other elements. The purpose of this layer is to receive messages from the IoT devices and transmit them to Sigfox support systems. This network has one-hop star topology, allowing the IoT devices to connect to any base station near it. And the second layer in the Sigfox support system, where the messages from the base station are proceeded and sent through callbacks to the customer system. This layer also provides the entry point of the various actors such as Sigfox end customers, Sigfox operators, etc. The layer has repository and other tools for analyzing the data that is collected by the net. In this slide, you will get to know the diagram of the network architecture of Sigfox, the network equipment, Sigfox support systems, and how they are connected to the daily use devices like laptops, cell phones, etc. So what is Sigfox radio access network? The Sigfox radio link uses unlicensed ISM radio bands. The exact frequencies can vary according to the national regulations, but in Europe, the 868 MHz band is used. In the US, it is 915, and in Asia, it is 433 MHz. The overall Sigfox network topology has been designed to provide a scalable and high capacity network with very low energy consumption, which is a main advantage, while maintaining a simple and easy to roll out star-based cell infrastructure. It has basically two things, uplink and downlink. The uplink bandwidth is just 100 Hz in the European area, although 600 Hz is allowed in the USA. And the modulation scheme in the DBS is differential binary phase shift key. In Europe, the uplink frequency available is limited to frequencies between 868 and 868.60 MHz, and the maximum power is limited to 25 megawatt. Also, the European Union has limited minimum duty cycle to a maximum mean transmission time of 1% to fairly share the spectrum usage between all users of this and other similar communication systems. The downlink. For the downlink, the channel bandwidth is 1.5 kHz and GFSK, Gaussian frequency shift key, using the modulation format. This provides the data rate of 600 bps, that is bytes per second. The downlink frequency band is limited to frequencies between 869.40 and 869.65 MHz. In the case of downlink, the power output is limited to a maximum of 500 MW with 10% duty cycle. Advantages of Sigfox. Sigfox supports wide coverage of area and used for low data rate applications. Lower cost of network operations and ownerships. Used in many applications like smart city metering, automotive, cellular connectivity to offload traffic, etc. The technology can help communicate with buried underground equipments. The disadvantages of Sigfox: due to low data rate support, it cannot be used for high data rate applications. Sigfox system works well in fixed location. There are issues such as interference and frequency inaccuracies in the mobility environments. There are duty cycle limitations in Europe and PhD spectrum radiation limitations in Japan. CSMA or CA or other such techniques of collision detection avoidance are not being used in Sigfox. So what are the some applications of Sigfox? Security, remote controlling and monitoring, home and consumer goods, retail including point of sale, shelf updating, etc. Transportation. This can include the automotive management, communication of health applications, and many more. Here you can see some parameter summary of the Sigfox systems. Conclusion: Sigfox is one of a number of systems that is being deployed to meet the growing demand for M2M and IoT applications. Each of the different systems has its own characteristics, and the size of the market will mean that there is space for several different competing systems. So I hereby end my presentation, and I hope that you got to know about Sigfox in brief. So thank you.